Okay, so we have done lists. Next topic is called tuple. Okay. Tuple is like list. Difference is that it is immutable. Immutable means you can't change the value of a tuple. Okay. So it is also used to store multiple values. You can store multiple values. Okay. The difference is it is immutable. So as I said, immutable means you cannot change the value once you assign. You can recreate it. You can delete and create it again, but you can't edit it. So what I mean by that is, first let's see how to declare a tuple, right? So I say val1 equal to simple bracket. Okay. So when you create simple bracket, it means you are creating a tuple. So tuple is created using simple bracket. So if you have to say print, okay, so you say data type equal to, and you say type of val1. Okay. Now when I run it, you see, you get tuple. Okay. So this is called tuple. So list we use square bracket, tuple we use this simple bracket. Okay. Very simple bracket. Okay. Now here you can add one, multiple values, right? Now, one thing you have to remember is when you are adding no values, when there is no value in it, then it's fine. But if there is one value, okay, then you have to give comma here. Okay. When there is one value, you have to give comma. Because if you don't give comma, then it thinks it's a integer, or it thinks it's an integer number in a bracket. So it treats it as integer. But if you give comma, then it knows that it is a tuple. And this is only for one. Okay. For two, you don't have to do it. Okay. So for it knows that it's a tuple, right? If you can give three values to it. Okay. And when you run it, you get tuple. Okay. Now, good thing about tuple is that it is immutable. Okay. Immutable. Okay. That means you can't edit the value of tuple. Okay. So if you remember list, okay, so let's say if I say L1 equal to 2, 3, 4, and if I say L1 of 1, L1 of 1 is 3, isn't it? Yeah. Equal to, I say 33. Now when you print L1, okay, and I say L1, you run it. Okay, so you see, you get 233, 4. But when you do val1 of 1 is hello, right? And I try to say val1 of 1 equal to something else. There. Okay. Okay. This is going to throw error. Okay. Tuple object does not support item assignment. This is why we say it is immutable. Okay. So tuples are immutable. So what happens when you say val1 dot, you don't have many functions. You only have index and count. Okay. All the methods like append, append, which are used to change the value of list, all those methods are not available here. Okay. You only have index and count. Index is to check the index of a variable. Count is to count how many times that variable is there or that value is there in that variable. Okay. So if I say count 5 and 5 is not there, it will tell you 0, right? If it is there 3 times, it will tell you 3. So you can only perform index and count. The advantage of tuple is that since it is not allowing to edit, it is much faster. So if you have to use it for say for loops, reading, tuples are preferred over list. It is faster. Okay. So that is one thing. And indexing is exactly like, okay, indexing, that is reading values from tuple is exactly like list. Okay. So if I need first member 0, last member -1, I need last two members, so -2 colon blank. All those things that we did in the list exactly holds true here. So I will not be doing it again. It's same logic you use. See, reading is always square bracket. Okay. So reading is always square bracket, whether it is list or tuple. Okay. Only declaration, it is simple bracket. Okay. And after tuple, we'll be doing string. There also you will see reading is always using square bracket. Okay. Reading is always square bracket. Okay. You can put many variables. Okay, so indexing, reading is like that. Even the way you use it in loop is exactly like list, right? So if I say for t in val1, right, and print t, it will print 1 hello 345. Okay, this is what we have seen in the list also. Okay, so you can use it with a for loop. Two more things we'll do and we will end tuple. One is called packing, unpacking. So what we did here is called packing.
Packing.
Yes, you pack your bags, right? Packing. So so you have, these are your individual products or items. You're putting it in one variable. So you're packing them together in one variable. It's packing. Okay. So putting multiple values in one variable. And unpacking means, again, from suitcase, you are putting it back in the place. So unpacking is like, let's say if I have v1, comma v2, comma v3 equal to val1. Now when you print v1, comma v2, comma v3, see each of the three values will get into three variables. Each of these three values will get into three variables. Okay, 1 hello 345. Okay, so this is called unpacking. So from one variable, you are putting into multiple variables. Now, the number of variables that has to be on the left-hand side should be same as the number of values in tuple. So our tuple has how many values? How do you know? By checking the length. Number of values in tuple equal to len of val1, right? So when you say len of val1, see, it says 3, right? That means there are 3 elements in it, right? 1, hello, and this as a list. Okay, so you can only use 3 variables.
Like, can't we write val1 is equal to 1, v1, v2,
v1, val1 equal
left to left.
No. See, v1, v2, first time you're declaring, right? It does not have any value. First time you're declaring. So if I do val1 equal to v1, what will be the value of v1? There's no value of v1. See, how do you do? In mathematics, what you do? Left side is variable. We say x equal to 5. We don't say 5 equal to x.
Okay.
Right? We say x equal to 5.
Saying that v1, v2, v3 is equal to val1.
Val1. And since val1 has 3 values, this will go to v1, this will go to v2, and this will go to v3.
Okay.
Okay. And what I'm saying is you cannot have more than 3 or less than 3. Okay. More than 3, okay, it will still tell you too few values to unpack. And less than 3, it'll say too many values to unpack. Right? So the number of variables that you give on the left-hand side should be same as the size of tuple. This is the size of tuple, right? So it has 3 values, isn't it? So only 3 variables will come here. Not more, not less. Okay. So this is how you do unpacking. Okay. Okay. Now, one more thing we will do, and before we end, is comparing the values, which is greater and which is smaller. Okay. So let's say you have values like, let's say val2 equal to 39 comma 68, and here you have val2 equal to 14 comma 98 comma 254 comma 658. Now tell me, okay, I'll call it as val3. Between val2 and val3, which is greater?
Val3.
Val3? No.
It has 4 values.
No. So it compares first value with first value. If val1 greater than val3, print val2 is greater, else val3 is greater. Now when you run it, okay, so what happens? Val2, it compares first element with first element. So 39 and 19. Okay, which is greater? 39 is greater. That's it. So once you know which is greater, you are out. Okay. So you don't have to compare the next element. Okay. So it will not even check second or third or fourth value. It will only check the first value. Now, if first value is same, 39, 39, then it will check the second value. Second value is 98. Oh, then val3 is greater. Now, if second value is also same, then it will check third value. If third value is also same, then it will check fourth value. So it always goes from left to right, first value to last value. If you get an answer like first value is same, second value is same, then it will check for third value. If first value is greater, it will stop there, give you the answer. It will not even go and check the rest of the values. Okay. Now, if all the values are same, then they are same, obviously. Okay, then they are same. But until unless you find that all values are same, okay, you'll have to keep checking. Okay. So first time when you get your answer, that's when you stop. Okay. So with that, we complete our discussion on tuple. And next we will, so, okay, one important stuff is that you can convert tuple to list to tuple. So now you have three values you cannot add because there's no append, there's no insert, right? But I want to add. So you have to have one extra step. Okay. So that extra step is converting tuple to list. So I'm going to say val1 equal to list of val1. The moment you say val1 equal to list of val1.
So converting a tuple into list.
Exactly.
So then again reverse means tuple.
Yes. Tuple of val1. Yes. Now if you do val1 dot, you see, you get all the methods of list.
So you can add now.
You can add now. Yes. And now you want to convert it back. As you said, yes, you write. You say val1 of tuple. Now when you say val1 dot, you see only index and count. So you can convert val1 to, tuple to list to tuple using the list function or tuple function depending upon your requirement. Cool. Okay. So with that, we will, complete our tuple discussion. And okay. Next is strings. What are strings? Handling text. Strings are text. And what we have seen so far is you can say str1 equal to hello, correct? Or you can write str2 equal to hi there, right? You can declare as single quote or double quote, correct? You can even declare it as triple quotes, isn't it? Right? So what is the difference between triple quotes and single double quote? Difference is that single double quote, you can only add single line of text. Okay, hello there, you can only write one sentence. But if you are using triple quote, okay, so see, you can add multi-line, which is not possible in single or double.
Three.
Any lines, any number
How
of
many
lines.
lines we can write?
Yes, just hit enter. It will automatically read it as /n. Okay, it will automatically read it as /n. Now you say str4, double triple quote. Fine, I'm doing well. Hope you are doing great too. Right? Now, okay, so that's the difference between your triangle. So with triple quotes, you can write one line also, you can write multiple lines also. But in single double quote, you cannot write more than one line. Maximum you can write is one line. So if I try to print here, okay, str, I'll just show you str3. When you print str3, you get the entire thing the way you have written. Okay, the way you have written, you will get it. Okay. Right? Okay. Now, next one, we'll talk about the indexing. Indexing is again very similar to your list and tuple. That means if I need to read first character 0, okay, so you can say here str1 of 0, str1 of -1, str1 of, okay, from starting to ending. All these things are exactly the way you would do with a list or tuple, right? Indexing. Again, I'm not getting into it. Correct? Okay. You can also, you want some time to understand?
No.
Okay. You can also add two string together. That is concatenation. So let's say, hello, hi there, right? str1 and str2. So I'll say print str1 plus str2. And when you run it, so you say, hello, hi there. You want to have some space in between? So let's give some space in between. str1 plus space plus str2. Hello, hi there. Okay. So this is how you can add, concatenate two strings together. Okay. Now, multiply. Print str1 into 3. So it's like str1 plus str1 plus str1. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. You can multiply and that text will repeat multiple times. Okay. important point here. Strings are also like tuple. They are also immutable. That means you cannot edit. Okay. So let's say you have str1, right? And str1, str1 is hello, correct? And I'll say str1 of 0 equal to z. I want to put zello. And when you run it, okay, you get this error. Same error, right? Does not support item assignment. So you cannot edit. I can overwrite. How do I overwrite? I'll say str1 equal to. Because when you say str1 equal to, whatever old value is there, that will get deleted, a new value will be added. So this is allowed. But you can't edit the existing value, right? So I will say here str1 equal to zello z plus str1 of 1 colon till the end, right? And now if I print str1, I'll say new value. Okay. You see, zello. So I'm assigning new set of values to this. Okay. So this is how you can add to string, you can edit, okay, you can multiply, you can do indexing, okay, all those things are possible now. You can also use it, you can use a string in for loop, just like list or tuple, right? Just like list or tuple. So you can say for s in str1 print s. So what will you get? What will be the values of s here? Zello, right? So first will be, so this loop will run number of times. So you have value in number of values in, okay, in your variable str1. So you have z e l l o 5. So this loop will run 5 times, and you will get values like first z, then e, then l, then o. Okay. So now when I run it, this is what you get. So you can use it like your string. Okay. So these are your basic about string. Now we will get into the methods of string, just like we had methods of list. We'll see what are different methods in string. All right. So I'm going to move this for time being here. And let's talk about different methods that we have. Methods in str class. Okay. So I'm going to say str1 equal to hello. Okay. str1 equal to hello. So first we will see case related methods. Case related. Okay. Converting to a specific case. So you say print str1 dot lower. Lower will convert into lower case. Upper will convert into, yeah. So let's say I put hello, how are you? Okay, let's see this. Lower print str1 dot upper, then you have print str1 dot title. Okay, see the difference between lower, upper, and title. So when I say lower, everything is converted to lowercase. If I say upper, everything converted to upper. And when I say title, first character of every word is converted to uppercase. First character of every word. That is your title case. Okay. Okay. See, str1 is not changed. You cannot edit the str1 value, right? So str1 remains same. It is giving us a new set of values. Okay. So you can say str2 equal to str1 dot lower. Okay. The way you want to store it. Or you can say str1 equal to str1 of lower. Then str1 will be the new value. Right? Okay. Next. Okay. Now we'll check about cases to check. Okay. Checking case. What case it is. Okay. So I'll put str1 as it is. And now I'm checking print. str1 dot is. Now is like asking question, checking. Is alpha. Is it alphabet? So do you think that str1 has alphabets? What do you think? Will be true or false here?
Yeah.
True? How many alphabets are there? Generally, 26. Do you see something which is not one of those 26?
No.
No? What about this? Is it alphabet?
Space.
Yeah. So is it part of your 26 alphabet?
No.
Then? So it's going to be false. It's going to be false because it does not have only alphabet. Now, if I say str2 equal to hello, how are you? Now, if I say, then of course it is true. Right? Then it is true. Similarly, you have print str1 dot is space. Is it a blank space? No, it does not have a blank space. See, it has blank space, but it is not blank space. It has some alphabets also. Right? This is to check if it is blank, like, if you entered all the values. It has blank space, but it is not space. It is not only blank space. Yeah, it is not only blank space, right? Totally, it's not blank space. Okay, then you have print str2 dot. One second. Okay, so is space will look for is space. Then you have is lower. Is lower will check for is it lowercase or not. So S2 is all lowercase, right? So when you run it, you will get true here. Okay. Then you have print string 2 dot is upper, is digit, is title, is alnum. Alnum is for alphanumeric. So it should have only alphabet and numbers, no space, no comma. So see, just like alpha is 26 alphabet, correct? Alnum is 26 alphabet plus 10 numbers, 0 to 9.
We need to have both alpha.
Not both. Any one or both. Yes. Okay. So you should have that. And so it will give you true. Okay. So these are functions to check. Okay. And these all is function will tell you true or false. True or false. Answer will be true or false. I'm going to upload this note to the same location, right, in the blog page. And there I'll also put some practice questions. Please practice those questions. Okay, so these functions only you need to practice. So practice those questions, and then you may not get a lot of them. I want you to try and come to me saying that I don't know how to do this, and I will guide you. But try.
Okay.
Only if you have tried, only I will help you. If you have not tried, I will not help. Okay, try and tell me, we'll do it. So we'll stop here. Okay, there are few more functions we have to do. So tomorrow when we meet,